Fruit of Evolution on Crunchyroll. You should go check it out.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to stay there, and it's not going to come into Smash ever again in tournament.
Understandable.
Because we want to see good action. We want to see people playing at their best, like we're going to get now. Because, boy, am I always so happy to see,
Top
personally,
16
Atomic.
quarters.
I love to see Atomic
I love
play.
both of these players.
I love both of these players, too.
I love both of these players. They're so excited about the game.
I want to sit for Atomic for a second because you go on the rise towards being the best Rob in a region where there are quite a few very good Robs, but obviously TaloHalo is one of the best Sword Fighters in the world, so stop that.
Right, exactly. And both players just have a love of the game where they want to play and they want to have fun.
They always are looking for see, Atomic is like always on the grind, right? And then TaloHalo is like, sit down and play some games with me, like.
Yeah, exactly. It's not necessarily like a grind, like I'm really trying to make this thing happen. It's like I'm here to play video games, so that's what I'm gonna do it.
TaloHalo enters the tournaments because he knows that playing this game ultimately is a fun thing, and being good at the game is also fun. And that's, you know, Atomic will walk around and ask for money matches, which he did plenty of at LTC, and it seems like it's paying dividends.
Absolutely, you know, you ask for money matches and you shall receive skill points.
And perhaps some money if you're good enough.
Yeah, allocate those wisely.
Allocate the dollars to enter this very tournament.
Don't spend it all in one place. Or
and
do.
Hey, look, I mean, this is, I mean, if you want to.
I'm not your mom.
Oh, well, it's Rob time, baby.
It is Rob time.
You know what it is, it's Rob time.
Yeah, we've got TaloHalo in the corner. Atomic kind of backing off there. Against a lot of characters, I could definitely see it. Against me, Swordfighter, I feel like Rob has the scrapping capability, but after you go through your little flowchart and your opponent doesn't crack on shield pressure, sometimes you just want to back up, and I respect that.
Yeah, and you know, that can be one of those reasons too, right? Because you see in that situation, you mess up your pressure a little bit, and then yes, you can get hit back very hard, but I mean, the scramble options for me, Swordfighter, are like pretty limited, though. That down tilt was a very good one, yeah.
Yeah, definitely good catching Atomic, trying to get back in that space. You had to give me Swordfighter enough time to set it up, but that's...
It's so active.
Great call in the empty one.
Oh, the Cosma!
Yes,
it's
we
the
love
Gabe.
an up smash. We love Gabe. We love up smash.
Oh, you jumped towards me? You want to use an aerial? That's funny. But I got the Whopper and Cheese Deluxe.
Hey, you want to see this cool trick? I can do a handstand.
Woohoo! And the judges say, game.
Oh, down throw. Amazing DI to not get clapped by the up air there. Oh, and it's Rob's turn. He's flailing his arms. It's party time. Beautiful B reverse to set up that. Oh, again, the DI is just immaculate. Making that down throw look fake.
Okay, the fact that the tornado just gets rid of the gyro is very funny. And good stuff there to TaloHalo, evening up the stocks. Now can you get the big damage? That's a good start.
Yeah, 18% is nothing small. It's nothing big, really.
No, it's nothing big, but
maybe we're hoping for two.
A little two-piece to start it up. I mean, now you get, right, I can set up something with my aerial. There it goes.
Goodbye, gyro. Now, I'm pretty sure ownership still belongs to Rob there.
Yes, it does.
But, so, you know, be careful.
And be careful is exactly what Atomic is doing, because all of a sudden, TaloHalo's got some momentum, and Atomic's starting to feel it a little bit.
I love the way TaloHalo jumped back there, covered themselves with a forward air. Just don't want to be stuck between a Rob and a hard place.
The Rob got stuck between a sword and a hard place. I mean, that was close. Back air, very safe. Love that TaloHalo respected that, and great catch on the down smash right there. Able to make it back.
Did you see TaloHalo just grab that gyro off the ground like it was nothing?
Like it's easy to do?
Like it's easy. Still living. Great reflect. Still living.
Oh my gosh. TaloHalo, the survivor.
If TaloHalo wins this game, it's because they grabbed that gyro so effortlessly.
So easily. It's anybody's game. The sets are dead even, and it's a back air for TaloHalo.
And it's because they grabbed that gyro so effortlessly.
It's because of the effortless grab of the gyro.
But like realistically, what that showed me in that moment is how comfortable TaloHalo was, not just with their game plan, but in the matchup. Nobody doesn't go in with a game plan against Rob and experience against this character and hours into it, and just, you know, nobody grabs that gyro without all that behind them.
You have to have the practice. And, I mean, if there's a character you're going to practice against and learn the matchup for, I mean, no matter where you live, Rob's one of the ones that you should do, and especially if you're in DFW, you better be practicing against Rob.
You know the video where it says Zamba plays Rob, and it's just a dead stop. It's you saying that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Zamba plays Rob.
Yeah, and I saw that. I was watching that on my Twitter timeline, and that video came on, and Maddie immediately said, "Well, of course he does."
Of course he does.
Yeah.
She says.
So that from an outsider, not Super Smash Brothers player perspective, is how it feels. There's just an army of these Robs. It's almost like we are in the subspace emissary.
I was about to say it. Yeah, it is the subspace emissary.
Yeah,
it's got like the Buzz Lightyear in the in the store.
I'm unique.
But that's again, I don't want to give Atomic disservice here because like yes, a lot of people play Rob, but that's because Rob's a good character.
Rob's a good character.
You should play good characters.
And also, Rob is a character that definitely gives you a lot of room to be creative because their tools are so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can do a lot in terms of like malleability of your game plan with Rob, which is what I really love to see in characters. That's why I find Steve so interesting, because you can change it up a lot.
Oh, and right now, TaloHalo's doing a lot with that back air. My goodness, I'm shocked that didn't KO.
There's another universal truth about Rob. Would you like to tell the people, enlighten them?
Rob is big.
Wow.
Rob is large.
He is large. And therefore at least a little bit heavy. But again, we see both of these players, I mean, doing a good job of racking up damage, but not like over-committing to anything. Again, great work with the back air there.
Jumping just over.
It's a couple of times that we've seen Atomic go for things like the down smash or like some kind of big commit eventually, and TaloHalo seems like he's recognized that, and he's just slowing down the game plan when we get to these kill percents, waiting for Atomics to give one of those big commits. It's like when you play against a Wolf that doesn't have the crazy kill confirms, and you know that they're going to start throwing out the up smashes and the forward smashes. But once you have the confirm into the down smash, that's where things all come together.
What I love is I feel like Atomic has a goal, and that goal is I want to get next to you and kill you. I want to go inward towards my opponent. And TaloHalo has a goal, and it is I want to be safe, and I'm going to be over here, catching you coming at me.
And in that case, you were over there, and it was all down to a great wait from Atomic on the timing of that reflector, which, honestly, I think the one thing that Atomic has been doing the best in this set is having a very good sense of where TaloHalo is going to be timing things. Because even when he does those big whiffs on things like the down smash, he's still timing them correctly, right, as to when TaloHalo is going to go in, but there's a different option than he expected to the down smash whiffs. But in those situations, it looks great.
Oh, stuck between Ramajaro. Barely had time to get the shield out. Oh, but doesn't catch Atomic on the way down even after waiting the air dodge.
And yeah, knowing that that DI is going to save you every single time against the down throw to up air, tries to get the big read, but TaloHalo still holding on. It looks like we still might be sent to a game 3, but the game is obviously never over when you got a guy with the brutal punish game that Talo has.
Ooh, stuck. Holding that center Pokeball. TaloHalo doesn't feel like they need to go in. They feel like they need control. Back air is going to catch Atomic down to the last stock. Anything can happen here. Atomic wants to put themselves on the board. TaloHalo wants to close it in a 2-0.
And there's that timing again from Atomic that looks so good. One more solid hit on Talo can do it. It's just up B left now, but mistimed the down air.
Oh, but that's surely going to be a down throw into the up air. And that is Atomic taking the game 2.
Oh, right, yeah, game 2. In my head, I was like, yeah, the 2-0. I forgot that.
Yeah,
Talo won the game 1?
Yes.
So in my head, you were like, all right, when's he going to say the O?
Yeah.
Oh, right, TaloHalo actually made the game work.
Down to the wire, looked like anyone could have won that game 1. TaloHalo squeaked away with it, but Atomic looking pretty strong, ending that one with 3% on their last stock. Fresh.
I mean, just like the fit today. A fresh fit.
Absolutely.
Looking like he just stepped off a yacht.
Yeah. Looking like one who frequents yachts.
I can see him. I walk up to the bar at a yacht party. Not that I've ever done that because I'm not beholden to that lifestyle, but he looks like he is.
Yes.
He would be right at place there.
I wouldn't think twice of it. Sin walking around in the background also looks familiar with a yacht, the way they had that nice Hawaiian.
True.
A
little bit.
Maybe a tourist visit to the yacht.
Touristy. Oh, hey, this is some swanky digs you got here. What'd you have to do to get one of these, pal?
Why do you travel back in time when you're a tourist?
A little bit. I just every time somebody says tourist, I think of a white
swanky.
dad.
Yeah, I mean, you're right.
You know?
White dads have traveled back in time.
You can break it down with the barbecue, you know?
I do love the stage pick here of Battlefield. Gives you a lot of room as me Swordfighter to kind of use these plats to your advantage.
As much as Rob will enjoy sitting behind these platforms with the projectiles, and Taylor's going to love that even more, and especially, like you said, with that patient play style, going to be great. There's again avoiding that down smash, which Atomic has been looking for all game.
Barely doesn't find the connection, not catching Atomic drifting in. A lot of TaloHalo's swings are really shallow swings, kind of expecting Atomic to dash forward, and it was working earlier in the set, and now Atomic has kind of stepped back and said, okay, I can't just hold forward.
And it kind of goes into that. I see you've hit the after-school special edutainment screen.
I was just terrified when Atomic just pressed the side B button and nothing happened.
You did sound like the dentist said we're going to clean your teeth now, though, so it stood out a bit to me. But also standing out to me, the punish game from Atomic, who, again, really just getting so much off of the juggles. And this is the double-edged sword of picking, if you'll excuse the accidental pun, on Battlefield for me, Swordfighter, against Rob, is that his juggle game notoriously good, and Atomic is just on a roll right now.
Insane. TaloHalo is not at a moment to breathe. Finally connects the back air, has gyro in hand, playing a little bit of the dribble, playing basketball.
Is that your favorite sport?
I do like the way they dribble up and down the court.
Can't disagree. Sorry, that song melts my brain now after that other weekend.
We're playing basketball.
We may be, dude. Okay, so one thing I want to bring up, by the way, that just occurred to me while my brain was melting thinking about that song, is that TaloHalo plays a specific setup of me Swordfighter that is like not very beholden to like big comebacks. This is a very honest me Swordfighter.
Right. This is very much. I mean, and a lot of me Swordfighter is either my game plan is working and I am playing with the lead and everything goes well, or it doesn't. And I'm not able to press forward. It's a very defensive-oriented kit, a very counter-poke style of play. That does benefit really strongly when you do have a lead, and it's very difficult to crack. And starting to find some of that timing mix there with the slow Chakram.
The slow Chakram has put in a lot of work in this game, and now it's right back to sitting behind the platform and tossing him out. Even like knowing that back air is not punishable, just go for it. Great patience. Yep.
Yeah, big delay there, but good pickup by Atomic. TaloHalo not willing to drift back off stage to grab the ledge. Maybe afraid of drifting too far. But the up smash is going to scoop it up, and that's Atomic. Staying solid. Even after the nail biter game one, it's really easy to have things fall apart after that. But stuck with it. Was able to pretty cleanly take the next two.
Oh, that is quite the Atomic game plan, and I'd love to see some Atomic. You'll probably see some more of Atomic later because that guarantees his spot in Winner's Side top 8, and we'll be seeing more people who are fighting to get that opportunity.